Originally, I was going to make this a section in a different video, but I think I might just want to, it's not focusing. I might want to make this just a video of its own. This is annoying me. Okay, I think that's better. Just no sudden movements so it won't get out of focus. But this is going to be a short video. Shorter than my other ones, hopefully. But it's going to be about relationships. Not even like romantic relationships, but just talking about my experiences like meeting people and attempting to foster relationships in college. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So basically, it's hard making friends in college. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but where I'm at, the main friends that I have from my college are friends that aren't even like, I've known them since elementary school, middle school. Like, they're not new people that I've met, they're just people I've reconnected with over Come on, baby, you gotta focus. People that I've just reconnected with over the years, which is great, but it's so hard finding new people. And like people always say like, "Oh, you're going to meet your true best friends in college. You're going to meet so many people." But the times are just different, honestly. Like no matter how many clubs you not to sound pessimistic, but no matter how many clubs you join, if you aren't already like a social butterfly going everywhere, meeting everyone, it's hard to meet people. It really is. And then one advantage though, this video, like most of mine are just going to be like kind of all over the place because I just talk about whatever's on my mind. I hope this whole video wasn't out of focus. I think it'll be fine. I just realized I'm not wearing my bonnet. I usually have these sit down videos with my bonnet on, but it's not that late at night when I usually film, like as when I usually film. But anyways, back to the matter at hand. Um, and then yeah, it's hard to meet people and foster real just like organic, like, oh, we met in a class, we talked and now we're best friends, or oh, we ran into each other at the Starbucks in the bookstore and now we're dating, or like stuff like that. It's hard to kind of, and I feel like it's rare, honestly, for those things to happen. I don't know. It happens for some people, but just from my observations, like, I don't see that kind of stuff happening. But maybe that's because I've always been an introvert and I've been used to having a very small circle and I didn't really try to expand my horizons and put myself out there until it was like almost like not too late, but like just later in my school years to where it was and is harder to open up my circle. But is this video literally going to be out of focus the entire time? I hope not. Oh my god, dude. I hope this isn't broken. Y'all, I dropped my camera the other day, and I feel like the focus has been kind of wonky ever since, and it's scary because. Let me look that up. Let me see if. Um, it says clean the lens. Let's see if that works. I don't have like one of those like soft non-microfiber cloths, so I'm just using a t-shirt to see if that does anything. Alright, right again. Maybe I need to move the... Okay, I think that should be good. Man, I'm really distracted right now. Um, anyway, let's just move on to kind of another thing I want to talk about along the same lines is one advantage that I guess comes with being a college student and just really living in this era of technology is like social media and meeting people that way, which I know a lot of people who are like, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, don't meet people online. And I agree with that to an extent because there are crazy people. But also, like, if you're doing your research and being proactive, it's really easy to, well, not really easy, but like, I've been able to avoid crazy people. So, like, I haven't had necessarily a bad experience with somebody because I use, ew, things. I use like apps like Bumble or whatever, Hinge, to meet people, and I'll like just make sure that I'm talking to people who go to the same university as me. And I've met up with some of the people and like had became acquaintances with some people, and that just goes into like how hard it's been to meet people because one of my issues is I can't, not that I can't, but it is hard for me to like, facilitate or foster relationships because I am so introverted that once I find somebody, it's hard to keep contact going for long periods of time until it becomes natural, until it becomes not a habit, but until it's like a full friendship. So I'll meet a lot of people, but then it's like we talk a little bit and that's it. And that's honestly the worst part. Like, that's worse than just never talking to somebody, is talking to somebody, feeling like a good vibe from them, and then the conversation, like communication, just dies out after a week. Like, that sucks so much. But, anyways, and coming from someone who, like I said, all throughout school had a very small circle of friends, and then went into college kind of like with no circle of friends, honestly. And never having dated in high school or anything like that. Like, I've never dated anyone before. Like, still. But I still. Where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, still recording? Okay. Hmm. And like, so, yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. And then originally, I pulled out my camera and I was going to talk about, like, what I was going to do is make a video about, like, manifesting relationships. Not necessarily romantic relationships, but just human communication, good relationships. Because I feel like I'm on the verge of being at a turning point in my social life where I can make good connections with people because it hasn't happened as fast and instantaneously as I wanted it to or hoped it would once I got into college. But because it's my second year, the end of my second year, and I'm just now really meeting more people, even though a lot of them haven't became like permanent facets in my life or anything like that. Well, none of them have yet, but and like I've been on dates a little bit. My very first date of like my entire life was in November. And okay, let's redo that. Anyway, gosh, I've been so distracted, but I don't want to just restart because I don't have like a script or anything. I'm just going off the top of my head. So like if I restart it, then it's going to be like just a whole different video. But where I was going with the whole original plan of the video and manifesting relationships is how I think I have done it correctly. I'm still testing my hypotheses, I guess, or whatever. But long story short, I've been talking to this dude for not very long, but I feel like it has the. What does propensity mean? Because I don't think that's the right word. Potential, let's just say that. It has the potential to go somewhere. Which I guess all things have a potential to go somewhere, but like, you get what I'm saying. And kind of, I was gonna make like a video now and just kind of like track the stages of whatever through time and like and later on make like a full video of all those little clips of me in different areas of my life and how possibly this person would be in them. I don't know, just to see like what would happen because I felt like yeah, it has potential. And I I'm a big believer of like signs, you know? Like the music that was playing when we first met up was very romantic and whatever, whatever. And I saw a morning dove on my window, which was like, honestly, I think that was a sign. Because those specific types of birds, they represent like love and hope or whatever. And I was like, see, that's a sign. That's a sign because that bird sat on my window for a good like 10 minutes. Like it was just chilling right on my window. And maybe I'll insert a picture or I'll post it on the Instagram. But like I was like, that is a sign if I've ever seen one. But I also have a habit of getting too excited due to the fact that I didn't have these kind of interactions throughout my school years and high school and stuff. I feel like I get a little too ahead of myself when I meet new people because I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe this time it'll actually go somewhere instead of like, because I've been on like what, three dates in my life so far, and usually after said date, first date, what is happening? I need to focus. Okay. After said first date, usually communication dies off slowly. Well, not slowly, communication dies off after like the first few days after the date. And then that's like it. And then I guess you just gotta move on, which sucks, but that's what happens. With me at least. And so the fact that there were like the signs that happened on the day of this date, which like I wouldn't necessarily call it like a date. It was like a coffee shop date. Like we met up before classes and we had Starbucks and we talked, you know. And it was fun. It was a good time, but I don't know if I'd consider it like a date. So, we'll see. But I think that where was I going? Oh my gosh, I need a nap. Anyway, I think I was meaning to say that the fact that we are still having a good flow of communication, even though it's only been like, even though it's been a day later, we're still having like good communication. It doesn't feel awkward. Like, it just feels like two friends just chatting or whatever. And we're still like obviously getting to know each other and stuff. But like I said, I have it like this has potential. And I was like, I want to talk about it because, like, this is my YouTube. It's like a video diary, basically. I just, like, talk about whatever. And, like, yeah, I need a nap. But I also was weary about filming this because I was like, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. And then I don't want to be disappointed because I put all this thought and effort into what, like, whatever outcome I had desired, which I guess would be a relationship. I'm trying to watch my words because I know this person knows that I have a YouTube channel. I didn't tell them what it was called though. So, I don't know. If you see this video, don't watch it. But, like, yeah. Honestly, this was just a little rant about relationships and college and everything. And I think, honestly, I'm just going to leave it there for now. There's like a fly in here and it's getting on my nerves. But anyway, I think I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't do a proper intro, so hello. Hi. My name is Haley. If you're new here, also hello. Jeez. Okay, let's try it again. Hello. Hi. If you are new here, my name is Haley. Welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, honestly, thank you for coming back because I mean, like, I don't know, just thanks. Having people who are like actually taking the time to watch my videos is pretty feels pretty good. Even though it's not like a huge amount of people, like just anybody, even though most of the people are just like my family and like friends from school, it's nice to know that I have some supporters out there and even some that aren't like people from school or family that have watched my videos. Like, I think it's really cool, and I'm hoping that I can be more consistent and really grow with this channel. Anyway, okay, that got long-winded. But thank you for watching this video, and bye.